What's up, YouTube? So, today's topic, I'm gonna talk about why does this realm or this reality or this human experience allow so much um narcissism to take place. And when I talk about narcissism, I'm not talking about people who are egotistical or who are arrogant or who do things like that, because we all have that to a certain degree. But I've experienced certain things in life where like God would really like kind of like expose me to certain types of like spiritual warfare and mental illnesses within people, right? And and I'm dealing with it right now, even today. But just reflecting on it is just weird, man. It's trippy. Realizing that and I talked about this a lot. Realizing that like I am in a situation to where I am dealing with generational curses, and by interacting with certain family members and reflecting back on the things they've done and how they operate and how they're able to get away with a lot of covert things, it really disturbs me. But at the same time, it gave me a huge outlook within life. Give me 1 second. I got a message. So what happens, it kind of opens your eyes. It expands your horizons to like, I view life a lot different now, knowing that like most of the people I've dealt with, specifically family members and other abusive people who will like cause the most harm and suffering to me, and at the when I realize it's basically it's spiritual warfare, it's demonic influence. And once I realized that, everything made sense. So once I have that realization, it kind of like I view this world, I view my life and just life in general a lot differently. Like I view it as more spiritual, and I feel like um it's hard to explain. Like it is, obviously it's discouraging and it's painful and it's lonely because not a lot of people know about this. And I'm not trying to force my beliefs onto you, because I understand people have different experiences. They're meant for different things. They have different types of soul missions and spiritual missions, which is fine. But it's just, and I'm aware like the shit I'm experiencing, a lot of people struggle with this, but they don't know why it's happening. They don't know the root cause of it. They don't know the spiritual sides of it. And that's called narcissistic abuse. A lot of people experience narcissistic abuse. It doesn't just run in fucking family systems. Most of the times it does, but it gets deeper, because once you realize about like the spiritual sides of narcissism and the dysfunctional abusive family generational trauma, you're gonna realize that that shit plays out in the world as well. So like you see corrupt government and corrupt leaders and shit like that. I'm not that's spiritual warfare as well. This is why when the people in the spiritual communities, they expose them, they talk about like they all have certain bloodlines or they're all connected in some way, because it's spiritual, because they're operating from a higher